I want to talk to you about the top 10 unsecured credit cards that approve you with no social security number. So those are cards that have no credit check whatsoever. And this is kind of cool whether you are a citizen, green card holder, or a foreigner. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweet Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you all are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great and blessed as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about the top 10 unsecured credit cards that approve you with no social security number. So those are cards that have no credit check whatsoever. One thing you need to understand here is that people think when you hear the words credit cards with no social security number, they think you got to be a foreigner. No, there are millions of Americans who have a poor credit, thin credit, or no credit, and they just want to have a card that does not require credit check. So why would someone need a credit card with no social? If you have no credit or thin credit, you have poor credit. If you are a student, you might not need you need a credit card that does not look at your social security number, primarily. If you have a credit tinted with identity theft, you might also want to think about getting a credit card with no social requirements. If you are a foreigner with an ITIN, an individual tax identification number, this could be a good option for you too. If you're a student, a foreigner who's a student, investor, academic, athlete, all that kind of stuff. And when we speak about credit cards with no social, there are two types. You have those cards that require bank account only, and then you have the credit cards that require ITIN only. So ITIN stands for individual tax identification number. Most of the cards that I'll be reviewing today's conversation, those are pure play credit cards. Okay, so those are regular credit cards, whereas one or two or three are what we call hybrid credit cards. So those are hybrid credit and debit cards. So they're not really secure credit cards per se, but they are, in our view, credit cards that use your own money to help you build credit. Okay, so you have Tomo, for example, you have Chime and Grow Credit. We have actually reviewed those three players on other shows. So if you're interested, please go watch those shows and you'll be able to gain more information. And most of the credit cards that I also want to talk about here into this conversation, they actually encompass several players. You have traditional credit card issuers such as Capital One. You have alternative credit card issuers such as Grow, Tomo, and Chime, and you have issuers that focus on subprime credit cards such as WebBank and Synchrony Bank. Before I start the actual rankings, please check out this short video. It shows you our credit card evaluation approach. We have a rigorous method to rank, review, and categorize credit cards on this show. Check this out. All right, folks, number 10, folks, we have here Opportune Visa credit card. Our score, 7 over 10. This is a great credit card without a social security number requirements. You don't need a social or bank account to qualify for the Opportune Visa credit card, but you might have to pay an annual fee of up to $29 depending on your credit worthiness, okay? And one thing I want to say here is that credit history will be taken into consideration for applicants who have it. But for those who don't have a credit history, Opportune's proprietary technology can explore alternative data points like your cash flow, your rent payments, your employer, and more. You could actually score an initial credit limit of up to $1,000, and the card reports to all three major credit bureaus. So we're talking here about TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. Okay, you don't need a credit history, social security number, US ID, or bank account to qualify. There is no security deposit, but there could be an annual fee. It offers a credit limit of $1,000. The APR can be costly, and it reports your payment to all three credit bureaus. So pretty interesting choice. Opportune Visa credit card, 7/10. Number 9, we have the Jasper Mastercard. Our score, 7.5/10. And in our view, this is a great card. This is a $0 annual fee card that earns modest rewards and offers a potentially generous credit limits. But yeah, so what are the pros and cons here? No annual fee. You can qualify with limited bad credit. They report to the three major credit bureaus. You can earn rewards, and there are no foreign transaction fees. In terms of disadvantage, you have a longer approval process, and you have a mobile-only account access. Okay, so the Jasper Mastercard is issued by WebBank, so it's one of those cards. It was launched back in 2018 under the name Credit Stacks, and originally it was targeting working professionals who are new to the U.S. and lack the credit history. And the startup company behind the card broadened its focus in mid-2020 to professionals with no credit history. But one thing I want to say here is that the card does not require a social security number, but in some cases, in some states, they might. So you want to really contact Jasper first before making a move, okay? But overall, this is a great card if you just discount the relatively long approval process. Number 8, folks, we have the Avan card credit card. Our score, 8/10. And what we love here is that with the Avan card, you have a clear and transparent pricing model, okay? So the card type, you have starter or alternative. You don't need a social security number to qualify for it, but if you do have credit history, they'll look into it. The annual fee is $39. There is no sign-up bonus. The APR is 25.99%, and there is no foreign transaction fee. The credit limit is a little low, though, in our view. So it goes from $300 to $1,000, depending on what kind of factors they pay attention to. And the cool thing is they report to the three major credit bureaus: TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. So you might want an Avan credit card with no social security number involved if you don't want to put in deposit. If you love pre-qualification processes, they do have that. They report to the three credit bureaus. If you want to have a card with a periodic review of your account, that's fantastic. Avan card does that. They have travel-friendly features. It does have an annual fee, though. It doesn't earn rewards. It has a permanent payment due date, and they give you a lower credit limits. But again, it comes with the territory. Number 7, we have the Deserve EDU Mastercard for students. Our score, 8/10. This is the best credit card without social security number requirements for students. Whether you are a U.S. citizen, green card holder, or a foreigner, you can find this card very interesting, okay? The regular APR is 18.74%. There's no annual fee. The rewards rate 1% cash back, and the minimum credit needed, limited history is also good. And one thing we love is that international students can get the Deserve EDU MasterCard without social security number. Instead of providing a social security number on the application, you have to enter some information about where you go to school, what you are studying, how you are paying for educational and living expenses, and what assets you have available. And in addition to customer service that really tries to put the customer first, what we've seen in our analysis is that Deserve EDU gives you unlimited 1% cash back on all purchases. It doesn't charge an annual fee or a foreign transaction fee either. So this is pretty good, okay? And you actually have other benefits. For example, you have a cell phone protection up to $600. This is really cool. But one thing I want to say is that there are other cards that are better than the Deserve EDU MasterCard for students. For example, you have the Discover card that I will, so yeah, just want to put it out there. Number 6, folks, we have the Grow Credit MasterCard. Our score, 8.5/10. So this is another great credit card without the social security number requirements. So one thing I want to say here is that this card has no fees, no security deposits, no interest charges, and no credit check. And this card is offered by the Grow Credit startup and issued by Sutton Bank. Okay, so the card allows customers to choose one of 3 membership plans that help them build credit through qualifying subscriptions or bill payments. And this is not an option found on typical credit cards. So this is where we salute, we congratulate, grow on this innovation. Fantastic. So no credit check is required, but you'll have to link a bank account. This is why I was telling you, you need to have a bank account. You can build credit with qualifying bills or subscriptions. And they have 3 subscription plans. So you have the Build membership, which is free. The plan offers a $17 monthly spending limit on subscriptions like Netflix, Hulu, Spotify, and Pandora, to name a few. Then you have the Grow membership. This will cost you $499 per month. And this offers a $50 monthly spending limit and access to premium subscriptions that include payments at Verizon Wireless, AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, and Coursera. And then you have the Accelerate membership that will cost you $9.99 per month. And this plan offers a $150 monthly spending limit towards the same premium subscriptions. This card has a low spending limit. It's good to know. You cannot carry a balance, so there are no APR or fees, and it reports to all 3 credit bureaus. Number 5, we have the Pedal 2 Visa credit card. Our score 8.5 over 10. Here, the regular APR oscillates between 12.99% to 26.99%, and you have an annual fee. There's 0. The rewards rates 1 to 1.5%. This is pretty good to know. Okay, and so that's the cashback. And what's really interesting about this card as one of the best credit cards without social security number to get is that they have the unlimited, what we call not the unlimited, but they have the rewards rate. Okay, so you have 1 to 1.5% cashback on eligible purchases, with people who consistently pay on time getting the best rewards. Okay, so you have 1% cashback on eligible purchases right away. You have 2% to 10% cashback at select merchants. Pretty good to know. And the credit limits are more generous. So it goes from 500 all the way to 10,000. And variable APR 12.99% to 26.99%. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still talking to you today about the top 10 unsecured credit cards that approve you without a social security number. And number 4, we have the Journey Students Rewards from Capital One. Our score, 9 over 10. This is the best credit card in our view without social security number for students. So the regular APR is 26.99% variable. There's no annual fee. The rewards rate 1 to 1.25% cashback. The rewards bonus $5 monthly streaming offer, and you don't need a social security number for this. And if you are a foreigner or you are a citizen or green card holder, you can still qualify if you are students. Okay, and you can apply for the best credit card for college students using an individual tax identification number in place of a social. And so this is great. And what we love here is that you can earn 1% cashback on all your purchases. You pay on time to boost your cashback to a total of 1.25% for that month. And you can earn $5 per month for 12 months on select streaming subscriptions when you pay on time. Okay, there's no annual fee, no foreign transaction fee. You can build your credit with responsible use of a card like this, and you can pick the monthly due date that works best for you. This is really good. And you are automatically considered for a higher credit line in as little as 6 months. And this is wonderful. Number 3, folks, we have the Tomo credit card. Our score, 9.5 over 10. What we love with the Tomo credit card is that this card is aimed at applicants with no credit or poor credit. If you don't have a social security number or ITIN, you may be able to apply with a passport. Okay, you're going to have to link your bank account to get this card, but it does not require a security deposit or annual fee. There's not even an APR because the Tomo credit card doesn't let you carry a balance from month to month. Okay, and there's also no credit check. And the company's proprietary underwriting process weighs other data points, including your income and account balances, in determining your eligibility. Okay, the Tomo credit card earns rewards and reports to the 3 major credit bureaus. This is kind of similar to the Opportune Visa credit card, but Tomo, in our view, is way better. And one thing you need to understand with the Tomo credit cards is that you have to see first whether you are qualified by submitting your age, income, and bank account balances on the website. And a pre-approval means that the issuer is giving you a soft yes based on the information you provided. And if you're pre-approved, you'll get to move on to the next step. So they will actually send you an email that allows you to officially apply for the card. And once you submit the official application, then Tomo Credit can review other data points. You will get an approval or rejection. Okay, so because there is no hard pull on your credit report when you officially apply, it will not impact your credit score the way a traditional credit card application does. Instead, Tomo Credit says it looks at a number of data points to determine eligibility. So that's it. Number 2, folks. We have here the Capital One Quicksilver One Cash Rewards. Our score 10 over 10. This is a great card. If you're looking for a card without a social security number requirements, Capital One Quicksilver One Cash Rewards is a great card. Regular APR 26.99%, variable. The annual fee $39. The rewards rate 1.5% cashback. No credit history required. And in addition to allowing applicants to use an ITIN in place of a social security number, this Capital One credit card for people with limited or no credit history, actually, this card rewards you for every single purchase. Think about it. More specifically, you will earn 1.5% cashback on everything you buy. And I mean everything. That's roughly 50% more than the average cash rewards card offers. Okay, but the card comes at a cost, right? So you have to pay the $39 annual fee, which means you need to spend about $2,600 to break even. So if you plan to charge at least that much, this card is definitely worth considering. Okay, great card. And what we love is that you can also use the card to monitor your credit profile with the CreditWise app, free for everyone. You can be automatically considered for a higher credit line in as little as 6 months. You can help strengthen your credit for the future with the responsible card use, and you get customized alerts and manage your accounts with the Capital One mobile app. Number 1, folks, in our view, the best of the best when it comes to unsecured credit cards that approve you without a social security number, we have the Chase Freedom Unlimited. Our score 10 over 10. With this card, you don't need a social. It's okay. You just need to have an account with Chase though, okay? And the purchase intro APR 0% for 15 months. The regular APR 14.99% to 23.74% variable. There's no annual fee. The rewards rate 1.5 to 5% cashback. The rewards bonus $200, and you're good to go. You can earn a $200 bonus after you spend $500 on purchases in your first 3 months from account opening. You can earn a 5% cashback on grocery store purchases, not including Target or Walmart purchases, on up to $12,000 spent in the first year. You can earn unlimited 1.5% cashback on all other purchases. You can also earn 5% on Chase Travel purchase through Ultimate Rewards, 3% on dining and drugstores, and 1.5% on all other purchases. Okay, and there's no minimum to redeem for cashback. Cashback rewards do not expire as long as your account is open. Fantastic. Folks, I want to give you 2 bonuses. Actually, we have 2 cards in our bonus categories that you might love. In doing our research, we just felt like those cards needed to be mentioned also. So here they are. So you have the Pedal One no annual fee Visa credit card. Our score is 7 over 10, and this is a great card that offers a path to credit and even rewards for people with a no credit history, thin credit history, or poor credit history, or fair credit history. So the issuer can look beyond just credit scores to determine eligibility. So the card has an annual fee of no annual fee. The regular APR 19.99% to 29.49%, variable APR. There's no intro APR, and the recommended credit score, if you have one, goes from 300 to 719. The pros and cons here. Pros: no annual fee. You can qualify with no, limited, thin, poor, fair credit, no foreign transaction fees, and they report to the 3 major credit bureaus. About the cons: no bonus offer, no intro APR offer. Okay, this is kind of cool. In our view, this is kind of cool because there's no security deposit. There's with the rewards, you can get up to 10% cash back when you use the card to make purchases with select merchants. This is really good, okay? And there's no penalty. And the credit limits oscillates from $500 to $5,000 depending on your credit worthiness. And we also have another bonus credit cards here. We have the Indigo Platinum Mastercard. Our score 6.5 over 10, and this could be a great option for those with thin, no, or less than perfect credit. Okay, and the card is issued by the Utah-based Celtic Bank, and it comes with a variety of different colors and designs. But again, don't let the color repertoire distract you from its potentially high fees. It offers a costly pathway towards building credit. Even for those with poor credit, better options exist. We just wanted to mention this card anyway. Okay, so here are a few things you need to know about this Indigo Platinum Mastercard. It can help you build credit, but it may cost you. Okay, you have an annual fee of either $59 or $99. So for new cardholders, the $99 annual fee drops to $75 for the first year. So the higher the annual fee, the less appealing the card becomes, right? You can pre-qualify without hurting your score. So before formally applying for the Indigo Platinum MasterCard, you can pre-qualify to check your likelihood of approval and the annual fee you're likely to pay without affecting your credit scores, okay? One thing I want to say here is that the low credit limit is a pain because the credit limit goes only as high as $300. This is why we didn't put it in our top 10. This is pretty low because let's say if you're paying a $59 in annual fee, your credit limits might initially be $241 because the issuer, they actually levy setup and maintenance fees, and they take their fees before giving you the limits. And there are some side benefits such as extended warranty coverage and travel assistance services, but those are typically Mastercard benefits also. All right, folks, this is it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about the top 10 unsecured credit cards that approve you without a social security number. Number 1, we have the Chase Freedom Unlimited 10 over 10. Number 2, the Capital One Quicksilver One Cash Rewards 10 over 10. Number 3, the Tomo credit card 9.5 over 10. Number 4, Journey Student Rewards from Capital One 9 over 10. Number 5, the Pedal 2 Visa credit card 8.5 over 10. Number 6, the Grow Credit MasterCard 8.5 over 10. Number 7, the Deserve EDU MasterCard for students 8 over 10. Number 8, we have Avan Card Credit Card 8 over 10. Number 9, we have the Jasper MasterCard 7.5 over 10. Number 10, we have Opportune Visa Credit Card 7 over 10. And in our bonus categories, we have 2 cards. The Pedal One No Annual Fee Visa Credit Card 7 over 10. And the Indigo Platinum MasterCard 6.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.